I was the person everyone called, the one who always said yes. Need help moving? Call me. Car broke down at midnight. I'm on my way. Last minute favor? Of course, no problem. I thought I was being kind. I thought I was being a good person. But the truth, I was drowning. It all came crashing down on a Tuesday afternoon. A massive storm was coming, and I spent the entire day running around town helping everyone prepare. I helped Mrs. Chen cover her patio furniture. I secured Mr. Thompson's loose roof tiles. I carried Oliver's heavy boxes into his garage. I was everywhere, for everyone, except for myself. When I finally got home that evening, exhausted and soaked, I realized I hadn't prepared anything. My garden furniture was still outside, my plants were uncovered, my old wooden fence was wide open, vulnerable. Then the storm hit. Hard. The rain poured like I'd never seen before. The wind tore through everything, and when it was over, my garden was destroyed. Completely destroyed. Mud everywhere. Plants ripped out, furniture broken. I sat on my front steps with rain dripping down my face, staring at the mess. My mother came out, put a warm towel on my shoulders, and said quietly, "You saved everyone today, everyone except yourself." I couldn't even respond. Something inside me finally broke. The next morning, tired and confused, I went to see Mr. Harris, a retired teacher who lived near the river. He was wise, calm, and always seemed to understand things others didn't. I sat down beside him and said, "Sir, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I help everyone, but I feel empty. I feel exhausted, not from the work, but from the people. Why does kindness feel like it's destroying me?" Mr. Harris looked at the river flowing slowly in front of us and said, "Do you see this river? It gives water to the trees, the birds, the animals, the farms. But when it rains too much and the river has no boundaries, what happens?" I thought for a moment. It floods. It destroys everything. "Exactly," he said. "Kindness without boundaries leads to self-destruction. You are kind, but you have no limits. You run around for everyone except yourself. You think saying no is wrong, but sometimes saying no is the most honest form of self-care." He gave me a challenge. "For the next 7 days, don't say yes immediately. When someone asks for help, stop and ask yourself, will helping them hurt me? Will I lose time, peace, or energy I need for myself? If yes, then say, not today. Try it. You'll see what happens." The next day felt different. Around noon, Oliver ran up to me and said, "Hey, I need you to help me move a heavy box. Can you come now?" My heart wanted to say yes, but I looked at my own broken fence, which I'd been meaning to fix for months. I took a deep breath and said, "Oliver, I'm sorry. I need to fix my own fence today. I can help you later, but not today." He looked shocked. "You're saying no. You never say no." I nodded quietly. He left, looking upset, and I felt a little guilty. But I stayed focused. A few hours later, that fence that had been broken for months was finally standing again. For the first time in a long time, I felt proud of taking care of my own life. Over the next few days, I said no to small favors. I explained I was busy with my own work. And something unexpected happened. Instead of feeling tired and drained at night, I felt light, calm. A quiet peace filled my heart. On the 4th day, it rained again. My roof started leaking. I looked outside, expecting someone to knock on my door like I'd always knocked on theirs. But nobody came. Nobody at all. I could have been angry, but instead, I felt something new. Strength. I grabbed my tools and fixed the roof myself. It took time. It took patience. But when I finished, I sat under that repaired roof and whispered to myself, "So this is what it feels like to depend on myself." Weeks passed, and I became a different person. I stopped running around the Second, someone called my name. I stopped sacrificing my sleep and peace for people who never cared. I started waking up early to take care of my garden. I cleaned my house. I invested time in myself. And something unexpected happened. People started respecting me more. Oliver began solving his own problems instead of depending on me. Neighbors stopped calling for every little thing. The town stayed friendly, but people no longer treated me like a tool they could use any time. My house looked better. My garden grew beautifully. My face looked more rested, and for the first time in years I laughed without feeling tired. One afternoon, Mr. Harris visited me. He looked at the lush plants, the neat garden, and the peaceful smile on my face. He asked gently, "So, did the world end when you stopped saying yes to everyone?" I smiled and said, "No, sir. Actually, my world finally started coming together." He nodded with a kind smile and said, "When you stop saying yes to everyone, you finally say yes to yourself, and that's when life starts to change. So, my friend, are you like I was? Do you give too much? Do you say yes even when it hurts? Remember this, saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you strong. It means you're choosing peace over pressure. Your time, your mind, and your heart are precious. Protect them, because the world will only respect you when you start respecting yourself."